Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Right back to Hubbard.
Dances by him.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. The Panthers hit 6-5 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Back to 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Cut back team! Cut back team! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
The slot man in motion right.
Buffalo 18! 79 Broncos!
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Dumps this one off to Algier.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. They'll look to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
60 Bobcat!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Second and 7 from the 20. A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60, 19 Riot. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hurt. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of 2 there, second down.
It seems like we have seen this a lot in his rookie year. A nice tackle for a loss.
And the more games he gets under his belt, the better he's gotten. And sometimes you worry about rookies hitting the wall. Not in this case. This young man runs right through it.
79, 79 Broncos.
Slot man moves right.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now back to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jamison Williams
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Algier going straight ahead.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a bit.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And the tight end goes in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
18, tight end.
In motion comes the tight end left. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
The Falcons take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And he stopped immediately there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Algier will try to pick it up. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Dragon 60. 19 White.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come back team. Come back team.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hubbard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Back to throw again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Alan Lazard, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have cut the lead back down to 2.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw here.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. His throw incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And complete to Drake London. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here's Matt Ariza now.
Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Trap 50, trap 50.
More the man in motion.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Ready, go. Warriors, 70. 65 catch, 65 catch.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
That caught by Trimble.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Lazard.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
This pass is caught by London.
And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Got a man, it's London.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jamison Williams
with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
19 right.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 7. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. On play action, they'll throw.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 77. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Desmond Ritter.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Falcons grab it. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd, here's Algier.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo.
This will get the lead up to 7.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is incomplete.
Intended receiver there was Donald Parham.
And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Warriors 70. 65 check. 65 check. 18. Pioneer.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
18.
Looking to throw. Runs over it. Got a man. That's Lazard. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
19 right. Come back team. Come back team.
He'll drop to throw.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Buffalo 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, 28 yards.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. They're going to look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going.
They'll run here with Algier.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here's Algier again on second down.
The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on second down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've done for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, second down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw it away. Now they brought up third down, they'll have to throw it anyway.
They'll look to run with Algier.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Tyler Algier
with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Back to throw. This is caught inside the 15.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Let's go now.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
70. 79.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Here we go.
Throw left side, there's London. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And here in overtime, if the team of the season... It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
2nd down and 6 now from the 42.
He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They'll run for it with Algier.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So 1st down, they'll stick with Algier.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 8. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Back to throw again. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. He had the interception blows in regulation, and now they carry over into overtime. And on the other side, CD, all they need is a field goal to win it.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Brandon, because he has not been sharp all game long. He's been rather loose with some of his passes, and this one might cost him a ball game.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Now a first throw here in overtime. Checks this down to Hubbard. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Ready? 18, Pioneer! Ready?
2nd and 4. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light is still on for him.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to Moore. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Come back team! Come back team! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Talking on 18!
Back to throw. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Partner, this is a pretty good drive they're putting together. And I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all, because if they go down and score a touchdown, this thing's over.
Absolutely. That would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens.
79 Broncos! 19 tight! 19 tight!
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll get this to Lazard.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session.
36-yard line.
Mustang 19. Okay, Matt. Chelsea Rangers. Go street. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 17.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs roll around, so that means this one ends at a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us, we came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Man.
Yeah,
MEH, man.